anniversary coming up. Obviously, I'm not married. Certainly, I'm not divorced. And it's not my birthday. That's in February. But what it is, it's the anniversary of my chicken's birthday. So I got chickens last July. It was kind of a spur of a moment decision. And when we picked them off from the post office, I thought that all I'd be getting is just like fresh eggs, a little chicken cuddle here and there. But I soon found out that chickens opened up a whole new world of possibilities for me. I mean, sure, there were times I wanted to strangle them, such as when they like poop everywhere. However, they brought me more joy than I could ever imagine. And this really puzzled me because they're not dogs or cats. Dogs or cats are the animals, or even like hamsters, right? These are the animals you'd expect to bring you joy. Chickens, the last time I checked, my chickens were not dogs, cats, or hamsters. So I wasn't sure what was up. So I conducted a thorough investigation. I contacted the nation's best psychology labs, universities. I talked to Harvard, Princeton, MIT, everyone you could think of. And finally, I've narrowed it down to 3 central qualities, which I will be listing below. Number 1, history. So I already knew I had this like thing for chickens even before like last year. Here's a photo of me when I was like probably like basically a baby holding a chicken. Here's another one, and another one, and another one. I'm not sure I'm doing that chicken. I feel really bad for these two. But I've been attached to them for basically the greater part of a decade. However, something that come to my attention recently was that not only were chickens an essential part of my history, they were also an essential part of my family's history. Like a dog is a man's best friend, my family, because of our rural Chinese background, is intrinsically linked to chickens. My mom, for example, had spent her entire childhood with chickens. Literally, she slept in the same living room as them. And so when I got chickens, here's my mom right here. She has a filter on. I'm not sure why. It allowed me to not only connect better with myself and my roots, but also with my mother. And I feel like through this, I formed a better connection with her, which is really important to me. Another thing, chickens cause you to think about the small things. So really quick question for Launchies. What's one thing that all of us have in common? I'm looking at you guys. It's probably, there's a lot of things, like maybe we all like eating food or going to the bathroom. But there's also things like we all hustle. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. We probably all hustle. I hustle, you hustle, everyone hustles. Because everyone wants to be harder, better, faster, and stronger than the people around them. What I think about chickens is I don't think they care about that. They have such a shorter life that they really seem to be dedicated to doing what they love. Admittedly, this isn't much. They eat, scream, run, and poo, but they are immensely successful at what they do. If you take a look at me or any run-of-the-mill workaholic and compare their success to that of a chicken, the chickens do twice as much while not being stressed and as anxious as a workaholic would be. For this, chickens have taught me to take life slower because, as cliche as it is, I do believe that they've taught me how the little things really do matter. Finally, life. This is a big one. It's going to be a little generic. I think like something that people have a misconception about chickens is that they're stupid, they're scared, they're rotisserie dinners, right? If that's your thing. However, what I've found in my years of taking care of chickens is that they represent a breadth of the human experience. They can be pretty stupid, sure, but they can also be silly. There's like literally like 5 chickens in here. I'm not sure how they fit. They can be depressed. They can be angry or curious. They can even have business meetings like we do at LaunchX. Right now, they're deciding who gets to use the nest box. They've inspired me to think about parts of my life more than I can imagine. My nonprofit, for example, was inspired by the bonding I saw between my chickens after a really, really cold winter's day. And you can see that indicated in the colors of our logo. And then on a more existentialist note, because chickens live, they also die. And when you think about how they fit into the grander scheme of life, you're also compelled to think about your own place. And I feel like this has helped me become a more reflective person. All right. Conclusion. I don't think you really need a chicken to learn all this stuff. You can learn it through other ways. You can learn it through looking at drones. You can learn it through doing the things you love. And in fact, if you dislike roosters going off, like just going off sis at like 5 a.m. or like cleaning up poo every single day, all the time, chickens will probably decrease your quality of life. However, if you decide to get chickens, pay attention to them because they will bring you more joy than you can know. And thank you very much.